Hello, Aries rising. Let's take a look at this full moon in Virgo for you. It's in your sixth house of routine, work, everyday life, health, and that will feature, and it may be something you want to do something about. But there's a little confusion, a little subconscious lack of clarity. And I say subconscious because Pisces is your 12th house. That is dreams, intuition, and excuse me, and so there is a little bit of I'm still figuring it out spiritually. And then Mars is in your third house of decision making. The third house is also affiliated with places of sacred places, places of worship, if you will. So it's almost as if you're trying to figure out exactly what you want to do, uh, especially regarding your identity, yourself, Jupiter, Venus, Chiron, and your first house of independence. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? This is a waiting game for Aries risings. That's really all there is to it. I think Aries risings will get a major aha, especially regarding identity coming up at the new moon and past all of the lack of clarity. We're really learning to communicate our truth, Aries risings. Mars has been in your third house communication, the way you think. Short trips is another third house thing. Maybe visiting your sacred places, getting into your routine. And that is what the only thing you can be doing right now is basically tapping into your spiritual life and looking out for you, Aries risings. Now, one thing to note is Uranus is trine the full moon in your second house of finances and self-worth and resources. Something has been changing there, or you want something to change there. And that is a piece of this puzzle to think about, especially coming up March 21st, the new moon in Aries, which is you, your identity, yourself, who you are, may have a little relationship flare. And then there will be a Venus Uranus conjunction after that in your second house of finances, which is really opportune. So think about the way you want things to change there, but just play with it. Thought experiment it in your head. Where have you changed your comfort, your values? You don't have to think the same way you always did. If you always said, I hate cheese, and now you like cheese, don't be afraid to tell people, is basically what this boils down to. Um, and like work with it every day. This is about working with your health, your body, your routine, and just keeping one foot in front of the other, Aries risings. You're going to get it. You will have an epiphany soon, and then it's time to move on it. But right now, this is about everyday life and how you can do it well. Okay, I will see you for the new moon in your first house, which, by the way, you will also have an eclipse in your first house. Uh, and yeah, the eclipses are moving into the area of identity and self. So something to note, you're going to be, Aries risings are going to be on the under the microscope, possibly in a good way soon. So check back for that. I will see you on the flip side, Aries rising.